Bam. I'm just holding on. Wow. Let's hope this is a crappie. He's fighting good. Oh yeah. Nice one. All right guys, I'm seeing fish. Just got out here. Only been out here about 15 minutes. And I've been chasing a school. First school I found. And first one I caught out of it. They're moving along slowly. Bunch of them. It's been cold. I got a lot of clothes on. The trick's gonna be keeping my hands cold. Hands cold. Yeah. Trick's gonna keep my hands warm. Talking backwards today. All right, I got it. I'm using this heavy head because I want to get down there to them fast as it's moving. This is an 1/8 ounce head. This is a willow tail. That's a good fish. All right, back in. I just checked the camera, guys. I know sometimes y'all probably go like, this is a hesitation and Dennis is editing sometimes. Yeah, it's called looking in the back of my camera. Once it cuts off on you a few times, if you get home, you don't have stuff, and you go like, what? It's been good last couple trips. Right, 3 trips back, it quit on me. I reeled the fish in, and by the time I swing the boat, it quit. I'm like, what? It's cold. I'm telling you, my hands are a little numb. I'm gonna put my other glove on. The other glove, my fingers are messed up on. I gotta punch them inside out, so forth. But I gotta get my other glove on. That's the problem. Trying to get back in these fish. Fighting that fish, I lost them. See, there's still some on the bottom here. But it was more than that, and I was chasing. I reckon I'm gonna have to try to find them again. Some of these are white perch. Y'all, I've told y'all how to tell the difference. When you cast at them and you bring a bait past them, if they come up like a flock of blackbirds coming off the ground, they're white perch. Just keep reel your bait on it. You know, 1 or 2 come up and follow it, yeah. Maybe 3, you start following it, yeah. Usually I set it on crappie. Most time 1 or 2. But when 6, 8, 10 come off at one time, go ahead and reel your bait in unless you want to catch white perch. Been about another 5 minutes. I'm gonna try to show y'all what I'm doing in this video. Whoa, great time of day. Look at the bend in that rod, guys. Good gosh. Wow. I see him coming. Looks like a crappie. Putting a hammer on me, wasn't he? Good one too. Putting a hammer on me. I'm using a willow tail. This color's called Candy. Why did I choose this color? I choose this color because y'all see how cloudy it is? Yeah. Cloudy and it's cold, guys. This is the beginning of that cold front on the East Coast. So I'm using chartreuse head and a chartreuse tail. This candy color is a blue. That's a good fish. He's probably right at 12 inches. He's probably 11 3/4. Right at 12 inches probably. Nothing wrong with that one. All right, check the camera. And I picked this willow tail because it has just a slow wobble action to the tail. I can move it slow. I don't think in this cold water. Water's 44. I say it's 45 now. It was 44 a while ago. I don't think they want probably a lot of action. Also, the chartreuse tail being a cloudy day, you can't go wrong with chartreuse on a cloudy day. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to show y'all. This couple right here, one's following me. This one right here, he's following me. There's my bait. I just picked my bait up. See how the one's going like, I can catch him. I'm just gonna hold it still because he's coming for it, but now he finally stopped. Now they don't follow me up to 15 foot. They was 35 when I cast it. So what I'm gonna do, they're right here. I'm looking at my pole. My transducer's on the bottom of this pole. Wherever this handle is pointing, that's where my transducer's looking. Now, Sam and I was talking about the other day. Some people like it on the trolling motor. I know a lot of the pros. I hear them talking about the trolling motor, but they have a crappie brakes and paddles. I seen a guy yesterday with paddles. That helps you. Right now, I'm using my spot lock. See, I'm sitting here and the wind's facing me. I'm facing the wind, and see my spot lock's on. So if I had it on my spot lock right now, it'd be useless to me. See, it's going right. I'd have to be looking that way, right? Now, Sam's got a pedal on his spot lock, on his trolling motor. He can move his around his pedal. But if you got it on your trolling motor, it eliminates your spot lock, unless you have the pedal or a pole. So there's 3 ways you can do it, right? hook it to your trolling motor with a separate device. Some of them have a handle comes up from the trolling motor, so you have a separate way to move your transducer, or a pole. So, and I know a lot of guys don't like the pole because they said it takes your hand. Yeah, it does. And here's what I do. Now, I don't see my bait next to my boat's moving. All right, I think those fish that went on. The fish are moving, guys. They're not still. That's why I'm using this 1/8 ounce head. See, they're going. While I was talking to y'all, they got went on. But I was trying to give you an idea of what I'm doing, guys. I said this video, I'm trying to give you a little more information. Now I'm looking. There's a lot of y'all guys ask me, a lot of y'all guys and gals ask me about the pole. Do I like the pole? This is why I like the pole. But I started with the pole. Now, if I start with something else, I'd probably like something else. You know what I'm saying? I got used to it. What I'm saying is I've gotten used to the pole. Like I said, I'm looking around, spinning this pole around, looking around me. And see, I'm only looking 55 feet. I can go on out here. We're going out here to about 75 feet. There you go. And now I'm looking for crappie to go after. All right, I see something right here at 75 feet. And see how they're sticking up? I'm gonna go check that out. That's what I'm gonna do now. All right, guys. Right here's the ones I said let's go check out. They're set up like crappie. I don't see my bait. My bait's amongst them. I know it is. Here's my bait. See how they shift it behind it and paying attention to it? If they're not paying attention to it, you need to switch colors. Here's some coming in here now. And see, that's why I'm using my spot lock. I'm setting my spot lock up now. Those fish are 35 feet. I can underpitch this little thing at 1/8 ounce when it's just a little short. I'm at 30 feet. I'm in between them. Some of them are going left now, some of them are going right. See my bait? I see my bait that time. That's the hardest thing. I hear people ask me that, and I see people asking on other sites, how do you find your bait? Well, it's a narrow cone, and the closer you are, when I'm chasing it, the closer you are to the boat, the narrower your cone gets. All right, now one's chasing it, and that gets maybe, there you go. One of them was chasing it, and what I was going to say was, he's running toward those other fish. When it gets to those other fish, they can look around and see him chasing it. I can pick this one up. And see him chasing it, and they gonna go, hey, no, you're not. What are you chasing? That helps you. If you get a fish to chase you, and he's going along, and there's other fish around, the other ones will come and see what he's chasing. Now look, I had a nibble on that one. I did in the last fish. I didn't. I had it that time. I'm doing everything I can today to get bit. If it takes, if I'm using a bait that doesn't have a chartreuse tail, I would put some chartreuse on the tail. Cause cloudy day, right? Y'all see me do that before, all right? I carry the dye with me. I'll show you, and it's cold, it's miserable out here. All these tackle boxes here. Right here. All right, this is unscented. And what I do is I shake it like that, so it's some on the lead. I take the lead off and just dip it on the lead. You don't have to dip it in the bottle. Just lay the tail on the lead, because it's got some on it, and I got a chartreuse tail. That makes sense? That's how I use it, all right? So like I said, I'm trying to give y'all some information today on what I'm doing. Because I get a lot of questions sometimes about that, and I've had local guys, we was talking at the boat ramp and in town. I was talking to a guy yesterday in town, catching crappie this time of year. I said, yeah, it's a good time of year to catch crappie. And he kind of looked at me funny, you're catching crappie this time of year? I said, yeah. I said, you know, it's a little rough on you when it's cold. I said, but they got to eat. They don't quit eating. He said, well, I reckon they do. I said, no. Do you quit eating in the wintertime? No, they don't quit eating. I said, but you got to find them. And I said, right now, though, I'm finding them on the bottom. 12 foot. I said, 12 to 14 foot. Get off the channel. Channel's right there. Go down the channel, then pull off on a little bit of a rise off the channel. See, it's almost flat here. They're not staying in the channel. They're off the edge of it, and you'll find them. But do whatever it takes. That's a Berkeley bite there. I found them. I've got those. I got one called the bites. I had to hunt them up, guys, the other day. I was thinking about it because I told you this before. Crappie Connection was talking about it, and Brad said, use that eye-hole jig and stick your crappie nibble in it. And I went, you know what? That's cold water. That's probably a good idea to help us along. Where are mine? I had to go in the garage and find them. I got a second just fishing tackle. I ain't had them things on my boat, and good gosh, a long time. I bet you could look at the number on the container sometimes. It'll tell you the number, will tell you the date and the date sometime. I bet you they're 5, 6 years old. Yeah. But, oh, they might even be older than that. I think I had them when I had my other boat. I've had this boat. This is 2018. I bought it new. I think I had them when I bought them when I had the other boat. Yeah, but in cold water like this, Do everything you can. Look here, there's a couple right there. Do everything you can. You come out here and you're trying to stay warm. I got base clothing on. I got my suit on. Y'all see my windbreaking suit? I've got a goose down vest. I got a couple of them. They are warm. You put a vest on. I got another coat, thin coat, a hoodie coat. Then I have this coat on. Yeah, I got a lot of clothes on. When it's cold, go out there, dress for it. Do whatever it takes to catch fish. Make sure make that time out here worthwhile, right? You'll be in the cold. All right, guys, the ones I showed y'all, I pulled up, threw at them first time, had a bite, messed them, then caught them. That's the trick. You just got to find something interesting. I am throwing at some that pay no attention to me. Not all of them are interested, but when it's cold, you can still catch them. Like I told you about the running to the fella. Also, I told him, I said, have you watched him catching crappie through the ice? That's a good one. On YouTube. He said, yeah, I think I've seen them. I said, go in there and watch them. And I said, you would be surprised if they can catch them through the ice. Why can't you catch them out when our water's not frozen? It's just cold. Well, I haven't thought about it. So a lot of people just quit fishing in the wintertime. I see one boat back here behind me. I don't know what he's doing. He's idling down through here. The other day it was 4 or 5 here. I wasn't expecting any here this morning because it's cold. A lot of them are like me though. I try to pick warm days. That's a good fish. Nothing wrong with that one. I mentioned using the Berkeley. These are Berkeley power bait bites. Nibbles, like you call them. I've caught 3 fish with a nibble and 3 without nibbles. So I didn't have a nibble on that time. I just keep fishing. I think those things are so potent in their strength, how stinky they are. I think once you rub it on the bait a little bit and put it on there, you might not have to add one very often. Those things smell like a dead fish, don't they? So there you go. Oh, he's not a bad one. He's probably 10 and a half, 10 and 3/4. Bam, that's what I'm talking about. Bam. I didn't see my bait, guys. I seen these fish out here and I just cast it. It was real. I waited till it hit the bottom, got slack in my line, then I popped it just a little bit and started reeling. You don't have to see your bait every time, especially when you're casting 50, 60 feet. That's how far I was throwing. There was 50 feet out there. This 1/8 ounce weight, I can put on out through there, right? One thing about it. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Wow. Bam. Oh yeah, that's a real good one. Stop. I'll get you back in. You gonna put down a lot of eggs. That's what they was also talking about. There's a video of a guide, of the biologist that Crappie can expert out. It's on YouTube. I watched it the other day. And another guy talked to the same guy about crappie. He said this is a good time of year to put the big ones back. He said a lot of crappie fishermen are doing that. Look how long that fish is, guys. Great time of day. Somebody was talking about this the other day. Let's see here. Look how long he is. Can y'all see that? He's this long. I mean, you know, I can measure when I get home. I have enough measurements right there. That fish is a good 15-inch fish. Maybe longer. But he's got a little bit of body, but he don't have a lot of thickness. I wonder if that's a male. I don't know. That's a good fish. Ain't nothing wrong with that one, is it? All right, guys, I'm gonna put him back. I took a couple pictures of him. I take pictures to put on Facebook, then I forget to put them on there. Bam. All right. Oh, you're bigger than I thought you was. I was gonna say he probably 10 inches or so. I'll flip you in, but he's probably 11 inches. Got hold the jig here. Yeah, he's probably right at 10 and a half, 10 3/4. Not gonna complain on an old cold day. Bam. Well, you feel like a good one. Caught some decent fish today. Wow. I feel you. I'm just holding on. Well, when you give up a little bit. That's what's fun, right? Reeling them in. He was out there too, by 45 feet. Oops. My remote control beating on my dash. Oh yeah, look at you's a fat one. They starting to build eggs too, ain't they? Notice that? All right, guys, I'm gonna end it on this one. I got a couple other things I need to get done today. That's why I tried to come out this morning. I need to run the post office, mail the winter's package out. from this week. That's a good one. Nothing wrong with that one, is it? This color is called Candy. It's in the tail colors, and I have it in the Willow tail, the Fluke, and Tadpole Junior. And there's like 3, 6, 9, 12 colors that come like that, okay? And then there's tail colors in the LC Shad. You can check those out. All right. All right, guys, you know, fishing when the weather's cold like this, well, to some of y'all it's not cold. Some of y'all cutting holes in the ice. But when you're in the south, this is cold. You can still catch fish. I know if you live a long ways from the lake, an hour and a half, you want to pick your days. You wouldn't want to come out on a day when it's going to be windy or it's going to be super cold. But you catch a day when it's 35 and 40, and if the wind's real light, you can handle it if you dress for it. Get your space clothing on. I got this wind-breaking suit. This is a Cabela's one. I think I paid around $115 for it. If you got to ride, get in the boat and travel a couple of miles, 2 or 3 miles, 4 or 5 miles on a boat ride, it could be cool. It could be cool. But just dress for it. Pick your days, okay? If you got to travel a long ways. I come out here sometimes like this, and I'll fish 2 or 3 hours. If I don't have any luck or get cold, it's no big deal. You know, I didn't come in a distance, right? I don't have any time involved traveling and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. If you got to travel an hour and a half, pick your days. You can catch them in the wintertime. So that's what this video was about too. Not just a bait. It was about finding fish in the wintertime. That came from right there. See there? That's what you're looking for. When you see them like that and they're kind of sticking up around, you know they're crappie. They're not white perch. 99% of the time, those are crappie. White perch will do that some, but not much. And you throw at them a few times. If you ain't paying attention, again, switch colors, switch bait size. Sam and I was talking about that the other day. You can switch bait size sometimes and catch more fish. That little fathead has been great this year. The BA Stinger is 1 3/4 inch, but it fishes smaller. I've got 2 more small baits on order now, modes on order. I got modes on order. They done told me they're on the way. I done got the shipping. They shipped them yesterday, so I should have them Monday or Tuesday. Maybe Wednesday. I'll show them to you on the Wednesday's draw video. It'll be Thursday for y'all. I make it Wednesday evening. It'll be Thursday for y'all. I'll show y'all the new baits, okay? And they're 1.5 inch baits too. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, they're smaller baits. Why am I adding more smaller baits? I've done away with the Stinger Junior. They're on sale, and the Stinger and the Tadpole, the Tweety Birds are on sale. But I'm not doing away with the Tweety Birds. But I am going to do away with some of the colors. We're going to reduce some of the colors in some of those other baits, and we're going to add a couple smaller baits. The smaller baits have been selling, and I think the biggest reason is a lot of these companies are putting them out. Bobby Garland's putting more smaller baits out, 1.25 inch. It's because with the fishing pressure we're getting, more people are fishing now for crappie and stuff. I think the smaller baits are producing better. I think that's why I based on that. All right. I'm going to copy them, ditto, putting smaller baits out. All right, guys, appreciate y'all. Dennis, Fishing Lake Country. Thank you for watching. I hope it helps you somewhere along the line. See you next time.